Yo, what's happening, everybody? My name's Joey Spano. We are back with Joey's Emotional Life. We are on episode number 4. Welcome back, everybody. It's your host, myself, Joey Spano. How y'all motherfuckers doing? I am hyped and excited to get into episode number 4, bro. Episode number 3 recorded last week. That shit went hard. It hits out like 260 views right now. I couldn't be more grateful and happy for that. Thank you to everybody that has been watching. But first thing I want to announce for the podcast, today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. You know what I'm saying? 22 years old today. I'm grateful having a good day. Got a vlog uploaded. Go check it out if you haven't seen it already. Um, Recording this podcast now. I'm really hyped, really excited, and things are just going well. And I talked about a little bit in the last episode about turning the small area into my room, into my podcast area. I talked about buying chairs, getting lights, this and that. But things have twisted, changed a little bit. I actually moved my room around to set it up because this is actually the small area I was talking about, and I moved my desk around and stuff to set up as my podcast area. One thing I realized right away was there's not as much room as I thought there was going to be. So I'm not gonna have the 2 chairs thing. I'm probably gonna stick with this. Maybe get a new chair type thing, but probably gonna stick with this every once in a while. I do have someone on. We can move some things around to make it work. But I wanted this to be my little studio. Have a couple things up that represent me. And this is just gonna be the area. It will be upgraded eventually. I do want to get a sign, some type of sign, wooden sign, neon sign, like some type of sign saying Joey's Emotional Life up here. I just have this up for this episode. I think I'll take it down by next episode. This was actually in the living room, in the kitchen. I came home and my grandmother had put it up. I was like, oh my God. It made me happy just to see happy birthday. Because at first I walked in, I was like, oh, whose birthday is it? And I was like, oh, it's my motherfucking birthday. That's right. And it was kind of cool. And so for the podcast, I asked her for today's episode if she didn't mind if I brought it. She's like, I don't care. It's yours. Do whatever you want with it. I like fire ass episode. But a lot of the stuff that is in this like area that you guys can see, at least the little recording area, like the little background basically, is represent me. Everything represents me in some type of way, shape, or form. Like I got my Juice World, the albums here. I forgot what the name is for, but there's a name for them. The records, I guess you want to call them. I forget the name, but whatever. We're gonna say I got the Juice World records I have here, bruh. The Goodbye and Good Rhythms, and the fucking Leggings Never Die. And that represents like my love for Juice World. You know what I'm saying? I got the projector that represents my love for movies, and that's actually the projector I use as my TV type thing. And then that whole area represents me. This Spider-Man, I've been a huge Spider-Man fan since I was a little kid. That's also why you see the blue and red on all my shorts and my reels and TikToks and all that stuff, because that represents kind of, I like to do little things in my videos that represent me. Because that's just how I do my videos, bro. Um, and then this, I got my Los Santos map because my love for video games, my love for GTA. And I got little things here like baseball. Been growing up since I was a little kid, watching baseball, loving baseball. Got and football again. Big sports guy. Cubs. I'm a big Christmas guy. I love Christmas. Favorite year. Favorite time of the year. So I got a snowman with the Cubs. You know what I'm saying? Got my Alexa because to represent how much. Oh no, I'm not talking to you, bitch. She thought I was talking to her. Stupid bitch thinks I'm talking to you. Shut up, stupid bitch. I'm just being extra, but we got that in there. That's fire. Um, that represents like my love for technology type of thing. And I got my chair, of course. So everything has like a little representation of me, and that's what I want. Kind of want everything in the background of it to represent me a little bit. There's another picture I have that's gonna come up that I want to put like around here area. But this is pretty much it, and I'm really happy with it. I got stuff around. I got pictures up. I got my chair. That's all I need. I mean, if I do have anybody come on, I can always move this and then maybe put another chair, get another chair, something. We could do that. But if they even end up coming here, if I did do a podcast with somebody else, I feel like we would do it somewhere else, probably not here. But this is my personal, my mind, you know what I'm saying? Podcast studio, and I'm nothing. I couldn't say I'm more than excited about it. I I had been looking. I had been thinking about this for a while. I even talked about in my last podcast about move turning my room to a little podcast area. I took today off of work so that I can enjoy my birthday off, and so I was like, it was late last night, and it wasn't even midnight yet because I was gonna wait to stay up till midnight to hit my birthday, make a little video for TikTok or for Snapchat kind of thing, just to vibe. And where was I going? Fuck, I always lose my train of thought, man. And oh, and then I remembered that I wanted to move my room around. And I saw the opportunity. I was like, I'm never off of work on a Monday, and tomorrow I'm off. So why don't I just move my room now? And I moved it all around how I liked it. First thing I did realize was it's not as much room as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't exactly. It usually does go that way, moving stuff around in my room or any type of room or anywhere. It's always like ends up not being as much room as you think it is. But yeah, there's a lot of other posters and stuff. So there's a chance posters might come and go on this wall, but everything I want on here to represent me in some type of way, shape, or form. So everything around me, everything that you're seeing right now is to represent me in some way, shape, or form. And my favorite color is blue, which is really crazy that when I moved in here, the color of the spare room was blue. I got really lucky with that. Really grateful with that. But I'm really grateful for all of this, man. I'm grateful for this room I have. I got my bed, I got my projector to watch movies, I got my little podcast there, my computer stuff set up right here for when I'm uploading my YouTube videos. I have my Xbox even hooked up. I could play some games. It's literally right here. Like, guys, I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'm grateful for what I got, man. This could all be taken away so easily. So all I can say is I'm nothing but fucking grateful for everything, man, everything that's been put in front of me. I've been praying every night because I like to pray and pray for things. Like I pray for me and my family to be healthy. I pray that my YouTube videos do good. I pray that I'm happy and in a good mood. And then I also thank God for the video views that I have got. I thank God for what He's given me. I thank God for the food He's given me, for what He's put in front of me, for everything He's helped me accomplish in this life. And so it's like, you can't just ask God for things, or you can't just ask. Believe in God or not or whatever, that's none of my opinion. I don't want to go too much into religion. But what I'm trying to get at is, don't just ask. Think as well. Not only ask, but think. You got to go anywhere. Your mom, if you live at your house with your mom, and you're always asking for dinner, make sure you're thanking for dinner, bro. Make sure you're thanking when your mom gives you a ride, even if it's to work or something you don't want to do. Your friend that's helping you out, don't always ask. Thank, because gratefulness is probably, like, I want to tear up thinking about this, but being grateful is probably something like a life hack almost, I want to say, because when you're grateful, it just makes you so much more happy, so much more things come. When you're ungrateful, it's just not a good way to live. It's not a good way to be. You want to be happy, you want to be grateful, you want to be in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Just be grateful, boys. You never know when everything you have could get taken away just like that. Be grateful. Boys, I actually had my first little therapy session. It was with a doctor that actually was like helps with medicine type of thing, and I see her like four times, once a month, and she talks to me about things and helps me. And I don't want to get into it too much, but I had my first appointment. I'm trying to start doing therapy because I there's a lot of stuff I deal with mentally, I guess, that I try not to let it affect others. I try not to bother others with it, but I do have here and there. It feels like almost I'm fighting my issues in my head day in, day out. So I've started to see therapy, trying to get that going on track. I had a really good talk with my therapist. Not gonna go into detail on that, but that was good. But I did want to mention that I started therapy, and if there's anybody out there who struggles with stuff mentally like I do, and it's either you haven't in a long time talked to anybody else besides maybe family or friends, and it's a little uncomfortable. I was like that, but I kind of bit the bullet and was like, man, I need to go do this. There was a night where I got really angry and had like a bad episode, you want to call it, and I'm not afraid to admit that. But and face it, face it first. You got to face that type of thing. You got to face that to fix and think, look what you can do to kind of do better next time. And that maybe made me biteable and made me kind of click. Like, I need to start doing therapy. I need to start getting in there. I need to start being able to talk about the things I'm dealing with so that I can let it out without, getting kind of angry. And so that's kind of some stuff I've been dealing with the past, um, I guess, couple weeks. But I started therapy. I'm getting better. I had a little bit of a bad area, kind of, but I brought myself out of it. I brought myself up, and I am doing so much better, and I'm starting to start therapy, like I was saying. So I'm starting to. I'm getting things on track, getting things rolling, type of thing to get my mental health back. Even if like you're in a spot where you feel you're so down, you're so low, you're so lost, you're so scared, you're so much in rock bottom. There's nothing you can do to help. It's not gonna help just standing there. Not moving isn't gonna help anything. At least start working towards your mental health. Start doing things that'll help. Maybe therapy is one option you could choose to try to go down that road. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. Oh shit. Like, don't just stay there. If you feel like you're at rock bottom, at least start. Because say you're at, today, you feel like you're at rock bottom, but you're like, no, I'm at rock bottom, bro. I'm not going to do anything to try to help myself. I'm just going to die this way. Oh, well. 30 days later, then you decide to start getting yourself better. But if you would have started when the 30 days before, you know what I'm saying? You would be 2 months into better than you were before. You know what I'm saying? So just start now as soon as you can. It's like that with everything, with like YouTube. People will be like, "Man, I want to start a YouTube channel," but then don't start doing it until a month later. It's like if you start a month before, you know how far you could have been by now. So just if there's something out there you want to do, you want to achieve, you need to get past, you need to fight, jump on it, bite the bullet, get it done, do it, man. Because dude, the second you do it, when you start getting things rolling, it makes you feel so much better. And then when you actually see results and what you're doing, it just makes you so much happier. And that's the drug you want. That's a dopamine, I think it is, that you want. I think that's how you say it, that you want is the results of success, the results of getting better, the results of improving yourself. Work hard, bro. It's because, bro, listen, I've been struggling with shit since like I could remember. And so talking about this just makes me feel better that I can talk about this and share some of my experience and how I've gotten stronger with other people. It makes me really happy to do that. And like I'm tearing up a little bit, but it's like happy tears. I'm happy to be doing this. Last podcast, I went deep and talked about my Twitch. I started streaming. I was streaming IRL on my phone, doing streams every night. I was on my way home from work streaming. And I talked about my whole podcast last episode. I went deep into detail about it. But you wouldn't know because I cut it all out. And the reason being is this isn't how I want to stream. So I started streaming. I got really inspired to streaming because I've been watching a lot of streamers. One of my best friends, Alex, you see me in a lot of my vlogs. He's the blonde guy, nice beard, you know what I'm saying? Probably has a hat on, short hair. That dude, that's my boy. But first of all, that's my boy. First of all, that's my boy. I love that dude to death. I will fucking die with my fucking I don't know how to say, my shoes right next to his, you know what I'm saying? I will die right next to him. Like that is my best friend. I love that kid. Not even kid. I don't know why I say that. He we're both adults, but I love that dude. He's my best friend forever. Obi, I just had to say that before that. But sorry, he's really into Twitch, watching the Twitch streams. He watches a lot of the AMP, Kai Cenat. He really mainly watches Kai, but he knows, about all that and is into all that, and I am too. So we'll watch a lot of that shit together, and it really inspires me to want to stream, and that's something I do want to do. But and I don't have a computer. The thing with streaming is the computer I have doesn't work very well. Even watching a stream on the computer front on Twitch, even going on Twitch website, it's so laggy. Like I could not stream on it. I'm working on saving some money so I can get a laptop. I'm planning on spending about 1,000 to 1,500 maybe on a laptop that I can stream, edit, upload, do everything YouTube wise on it, and a laptop so it's mobile instead of getting a computer where I can only be home. So I can plug it in, have it on another screen, but then if like I'm going to my homie Alex's house, I can bring it there. But we're into all that, and I get inspired, and so I started streaming on my phone IRL, and it would just be live streaming whatever, the camera, you know what I'm saying, whatever. We were just fucking around. We had a really good stream, and then I went home and did it, but I couldn't do anything, man. By myself, it was really boring. Like I couldn't react to anything because I'm doing it off my phone. I couldn't. I know there's ways to, but the way I was doing it just wasn't working. And there's apps and stuff, but what I'm trying to get at is the way I want to stream is kind of how Kai does his stuff, and like how a lot of the AMP guys like Kai, Phantom, um, Adrian, I think his name is. Those guys, like, how they stream. I'm like having, reacting, fucking around, doing crazy shit in the background a little bit, like making it full screen, then wrestling or fucking around or throwing something at my friend, or like my friend coming in the room spraying me, what, with like a water gun or something, whatever it may be, like fucking around, joking around in the back. So it's not only streaming games. Like I want to do games, I want to react to things, I want to do like have it full screen and fucking around in the back, having like this as like it would be lit to stream to where I had my stream set up there, and then my podcast was in the back. So when I did my podcast, it was here. But then when I was also streaming, you'd see my podcast studio or like setup kind of behind me. So that's why I'm waiting to get like a laptop, because I want to do it the right way. I want to do it professionally. When I do my videos, I have a mic now that's decent, and my camera has always been good. I have an iPhone, and I've iPhone. I think it's the 13 Pro Max. Yeah, 13 Pro Max, and I've had it for a while now. I'm gonna be upgrading soon, but I'm trying to wait for the 15 to come out, because when the iPhone 15 comes out, it's probably gonna be better camera, everything. So I want to grab that bad boy. I always want to have the best stuff. I want to have the phone with the most storage, because I do everything on my phone. But that's also why I want to get a laptop, so I can start working on transferring over to like getting an actual camera to record with, getting like a good $1,000 some camera that I can record with, getting good mics, the Rode mics, I think they're called, those wireless ones, and also have them for the top of my microphone, or my um camera. I want to get professional things, and really like not only is my videos like getting better every video editing wise and the way I'm uploading, the way I'm doing them, but on top of that, um I'm doing better. I'm gonna be upgrading equipment, and that'll make the videos better. It's gonna go really good. It's gonna be an awesome journey, guys. Subscribe, tune in. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, the stream eventually will start on Twitch. It's gonna be a while. I just need a computer really, and then eventually I want to get like I said, $1,000 camera. And I'll use that as like my webcam on stream, so it looks really good. Like I really got a lot of ideas in my head of what I want to do, how I want to go with it. Like I want to be them. Like I wanna like AMP inspires me. The what fucking Kai and Phantom's doing right now with the door shit, that shit's hilarious. And then the fighting and shit, and like that shit, like I'm so inspired by what they're doing right now, and I just love their content. That's kind of what I want to be doing. And I want to start streaming soon, but right now I'm doing the vlogs. I'm having a lot of fun with the vlogs. I'm doing the podcast. I'm having a crazy amount of fun with the podcasting, really blown away at how good my podcasts are doing, and I'm more than grateful. Like I couldn't even express how happy and grateful I am for that. And as I said earlier, today is my birthday. I turned 22. Over the weekend, we went to one of our close kind of family friends graduations. My best friend Alex was talking about um his sister was graduating basically, and are already graduating. They had a little party for it, and so we all went. It was really fun. That's what the bounce house shit from my vlog is. It's really fun. We had a blast. They had like this bounce house fucking obstacle course shit. It was fucking fire. We had fun. We drank. It was a good ass time, guys. You guys gotta go check out that vlog. But that was fun, and so that is some fun that I did during my birthday weekend. It wasn't for me, obviously, but I had a good time being there. Like I wanted to be like on my birthday, like since it's my birthday weekend, I wanted to be out doing something cool like that. Like kind of party-ish type of atmosphere, but also like fun, family friendly type atmosphere. It was a good time. Um, and then um, and then Saturday or Sunday we just hung out at the house, and then today I'm doing a lot of YouTube shit. That's what I wanted to do today. I took the day off a few. I took this day off a few weeks ago because we are actually going to Orlando next weekend, and we were supposed to go this weekend, and so I took today off to do that. But we actually, because of that party, we ended up we didn't know it was that party was that weekend, so we ended up rescheduling for the next weekend. So next weekend we're gonna be in Orlando, and that vlog is actually, I think, I'm gonna do 2 vlogs for that trip, and it's gonna be awesome, dude. It's gonna pop off. It's gonna be crazy. I feel like this vlog I just posted, go check it out. Link in the description if you guys haven't seen it yet. It's the Real Joey episode number 3. um Bounce House obstacle course, but that shit was the best vlog I've made, bro. I'm so proud of that vlog and happy, and I just feel like that was the best video I've made, bro. And then the next 2 videos are probably gonna next 2 vlogs are probably gonna go off, and then in Orlando I'm gonna try to get a podcast with all the homies, do like a homies podcast, bro. All of us are gonna, all my friends, hope are that are on going on that trip are gonna be in this podcast, and we're just gonna talk like growing up with each other, living, what it was like, issues maybe here and there that we've had with each other, something like that. We're gonna just have a good time, chop it up, basically, just talk, back and forth, have a good ass time with each other. Maybe we'll be smoking. Maybe it'll be our first podcast where we're smoking. That might, yeah, I think that might be the deal, done deal. I think that might be a done deal. I think they'll be down for it. I think they'll be. Oh well, okay, we're gonna see because some people, not everybody that's gonna be there smokes, and we don't want them be in a circle and they're in the podcast and they're just like coughing the whole time and uncomfortable because there's so much weed smoke smell around them. But we're gonna have a good ass time, and we're gonna figure out. But there's probably gonna be a podcast with my homies. But next week we will be in Orlando. I'm super excited for it. We're going to SeaWorld. I was thinking maybe Legoland. SeaWorld, definitely. I'm not sure about Legoland. And then one of those days I want to just hang out around Orlando and just vibe around there. I think that would be pretty cool too. So stay tuned, guys. Next few videos are gonna go off because wait, bro, this video's fire. Next video's gonna be fire. Next video it's gonna be pretty fire. And I want to plan some more trips kind of like this too because it sucks because I wish I could do shit like this every weekend where like I could get my friends together. Oh, let's go here and let's go here and let's go here, so I could have crazy ass vlogs dropping every weekend. But I just I don't have the money or really the time to always be doing stuff every weekend. But we'll try to find time here and there to go have some fun. And I always try to film because YouTube is really a big passion of mine. I love YouTube. I've been fucking in love with making videos since before knew even what a video was. I've been obsessed with cameras and how they work, and videos and microphones, and my setup and how YouTube works, and how I'm in love with the YouTube scene. And these are the type of videos I love to make where I'm like, doing vlogs, little edits, and, fucking around with my friends. Like, that's it. Like, that's the point of all this. I want to be able to make a living, having a good time, and living life, and fucking around with my friends. Like, that's the goal. That's the dream. Let's make this shit happen. I want to make this shit a reality. This is gonna be a reality. Like, I'm speaking this shit into existence day in, day out. Like, I'm always talking about. I don't even say shit. I'm always like talk about how I'm a YouTuber, bro. Like, I'm a YouTuber. You gotta think like you gotta fake it till you make it type of shit. Like, I'm a YouTuber, bro. I am, bro. I got 125 subscribers. You know what I mean? I got or 130 maybe. No, I don't think it's at 30. 125 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Getting 200 views of video and 100, 200 views of video. You know what I mean? I'm lit, bro. I'm just gonna get better and better, and eventually I'm gonna be a successful YouTuber on this platform, just like all the others, and people are gonna watch my videos, laugh. People are gonna love my videos. People are gonna think my videos are the best videos. Some people are gonna think my videos are the worst videos. Some people are gonna love me. Some people are gonna hate me. But it's gonna be a ride, and it's gonna be fun, and I'm just ready to do it. Like I'm so excited for what's to come with my videos, and I'm so happy, and it's gonna be awesome, guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, boys. So recently I got like all new soap. I got new shampoo. I got new shampoo and conditioner. I got I got face wash for my face, obviously for my face, and it helps with and it's for your beard too to help your beard. It's I just shaved recently, so it looks like there's nothing there, but you usually have a good amount of hair on my face right here, but it doesn't grow right, so hopefully it'll help it grow with and be good for my beard and my face. And like I've already had crazy results. It doesn't look perfect obviously, but it's really like numbed down a lot on my face. You can't even really tell unless you really come up close to me. So the face shit's really working. And I got new deodorant. I got the spray shit for my body, smell good, it's like a not deodorant, but like perfume, but for guys, I guess you want to call it. I forget what it's called, but there's a name for it. I don't know. But and I just want to say body hygiene is like a big like really need to take care of yourself. As a guy for the longest time, growing up and stuff, I didn't care. I didn't care what soaps I used, whatever my mom bought me. I brushed my teeth. Whenever. I was just really. I always brushed my. I was always pretty good. There's times in my life where I didn't brush my teeth, but I've always been pretty decent about brushing my. Actually, for a while, I was really bad with brushing my teeth, but I'm back on everything. I'm good on everything right now. Like I got myself back. Like for the longest time, I just didn't care. Used whatever soaps I was trying to get in and get out of the shower. Wasn't washing as good as I should. Probably in the shower, wasn't brushing my teeth as good, but I've really gone like really realized that it's really important to smell good, to feel good. Like not only does it make your mood better if you smell good and feel good after a shower, you've washed your body, you can feel that you're clean. It makes you feel good, and then on top of that, for people around you, you smell good to people. Like there's times I come out, and it's just my grandmother, but there's times I do come out of the shower, my grandma's like, "Oh my god, you smell good," like surprised that I smell good, because not surprised, but like, "Oh wow, you smell good," type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I know it's just my grandmother, but it's a good thing. And then people, even if someone compliments you, oh, you smell good, it's good. Keep yourself clean, keep yourself body. As a guy, I didn't care. And if you're out there and you're maybe growing up in the teen years, maybe you're a little bit older, whatever. If you like are a guy and you're not really caring about your soap, you're buying the 2-in-1s or the 3-in-1s. Or the like 10-in-1s, those are horrible. And those aren't real. But the 10-in-1s, motherfucker bought the 10-in-1s. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I'm playing. But get right. Do some research. Ask your friends what they use. That's what I did. My homie Alex, bro, my brother. I love that dude. That's my brother, bro. He put me on all this shit because he's really good with cleaning himself, and he really kind of like a moment of like sitting me down, like, yo, man, you gotta like take care of yourself. Your body is important. Like you should care about your body and taking good care of yourself. Like within bettering yourself, you should do it with like taking care of your body type of shit. So there's a couple different conversations we had, but and then I went. He showed me what soaps he used. I went out and got the soaps I used, and I'm gonna tear up a little bit just thinking. But and he showed me the soaps he used, so I went out. I got some stuff that I liked that kind of was like what he was using, and so and like the same kind of brands he was using that he showed me were good, and I got what I liked, and I got some good stuff, and it made me love showering. I love taking showers now. I love I always take a little longer time in the shower just to enjoy a little enjoy. I love taking showers now. So if you're a young guy or if you're a girl that are struggling with that type of thing, take care of yourself. Look into it, see what your friends use, look up YouTube videos. Like keeping your body clean like clean and right is important. Don't don't think anything of like because you're gender, because you are like this or you grew up like this or this. Like wash your shit. Man, wash yourself, bro. It's important. You want everybody around you. You don't want when you're walking past them like, damn, they smell bad, bro. You don't want that to be you. That'd be annoying if you smelled yourself. You're like, damn, this smells really bad. I gotta get out of here, and it's you. You know what I'm saying? So keep yourself clean, keep yourself right. And I'm really good on everything. I'm brushing my teeth every day, take a shower every day, multiple times a day. Sometimes, what I mean? Showering multiple times a day. Brush my teeth every day, shower a couple times a day. You know how it is. I'm lit. Man. No, but I really enjoy showering now. It really makes me feel good. I'm trying to get some better clothes because I don't care what I wear, but it's weird. It's not that I don't wear like just whatever or bummy like clothes, but I put on what I like, but I'm not into designer type shit. Like I'm not into the Jordans or the like. I'm not into shoes like that. Like I'm not into Jordans, I'm not into Nikes like that. I'm not into like the LeBron shoes, shit like that, all that shit. I'm not into like designer shit. There are some designer shoes that I like, and there are some shoes out there I do like, but I'm not the type of person to spend a lot of money on it. So I stick with like $60 Vans, $20 shorts from fucking Walmart or Target, whatever, and then a nice T-shirt that I like. I like to look. My pants. I feel like you can find cool or nice looking pants or your style type of pants in stores like Walmart, Target, TJ Maxx, stuff like that, or like Ross, stuff like that. But shirts, I feel like you have to go to certain places to find really shirts you want to wear. This is just I'm a big Bears fan, first of all. So that's why I'm wearing this. But these shorts and this shirt just like so I put on after my shower last night type of thing. I have a lot of that. But I want to get some nicer clothes, some clothes that make me look good. I want to get some suits type shit. Like I want to be pulling up fresh as fuck. I need some more button downs, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my shit right. I'm trying to better myself in my life and everything around me and be positive and happy all the time. I'm praying every day. I'm starting to like have a relationship with God. For the longest I had like growing up like this disbelief, and I've had my relationship and I've dealt within my mind and had my moments. I'm not gonna get too deep into that, with God, but I'm definitely have a good relationship with God right now, and I'm keeping full of that. There's certain things I believe in, certain things I don't. I'm not gonna get into it too much because I don't want any of that on my videos, kind of thing. Because people start arguing stuff like that. I don't want to get into it too much. But let's move on. Boys, I'm kind of in an epiphany right now in my life. Not really an epiphany, but that's the word I decided to use. I grew up a gamer. I love games. I'm a gamer at heart. I love games. I've talked about it before in the podcast how just not interested in games anymore. They aren't fun to me anymore. But there are some games I do want to start playing again. There are some games I enjoy, but I just never have time. I don't want to play games for a video or record it. Like I play for the longest time. I did gaming videos, and it just made me not enjoy playing games for videos anymore. Like I just did it for so long, and like I just wasn't doing it really for me. I can say so. So I don't really want to do any type of like if I stream, I'll stream a game, but I never would want to record a game or anything like that. But streaming is different. Streaming is a different story. But I just never have time anymore. I work, today I took the day off, like I said, but normally Monday through Friday, I'm 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I come home, I do work on YouTube videos, and on top of either recording the podcast, editing the podcast, or recording parts to the vlog, or editing the vlog, I'm also every night getting shorts ready. I upload on, like I said, talked about in my last podcast. I put to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and I was doing Facebook, but my Facebook, like, because I have my personal Facebook, and I started using my YouTube Facebook, and they thought I was trying to um, the like Facebook thought I was trying to fake make a fake account of myself type of thing, and impersonate myself almost, but so I didn't make it was an issue. I didn't make it a business account. It was my mistake, but I'm trying to fix that, so I'm not posting anything on Facebook right now, so that's on hold right now. But besides that, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. That's where I'm posting all that shit, all my YouTube content, all that stuff. Links in the description. But so on top of doing all that, I never really have time to play games. I get home, I just do my little videos, edit, do a couple record a little bit for either do the podcast, record a little bit for the vlog, and then get my shorts ready for the next day. I make 6 of them every day, and then and then uh and then I'm back, and the next day I'm back at work. It's just like I just don't have time. But like by the time I'm done with all that, I put on a movie, get ready to go to bed. So I never really have time to play games. But over the weekend, I could play games, but the past few weekends, I've been going over to I mentioned my friend Alex a lot. I know you're watching this, Alex. I love you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Love, bro. All love. Miss you. Hope you're doing well. I went like this to blow a kiss. I was like, that's a little weird. Let me not blow him a kiss. Little weird, Joey. Little weird, Joey. Little weird, Joey. Little weird. Talk about something like that. But yeah, I just don't have time. So I was saying over the weekend, the past few weekends, I've been going over to my best friend Alex's house, like fast month. I've probably gone over there every weekend, and then next weekend we're gonna be in Orlando. So I could play games in Orlando if I really want to, but I don't know. We'll probably be too busy doing everything else and wanting to film stuff like that. Because it's like YouTube's my main priority. I do go to work. That's a really important priority of my life. But YouTube's like my main shit. YouTube's what I care about, and I'm hoping eventually I can start making money and make this into my job career type of thing, so I don't have to have work at where I work. I almost said where I work. I said it in I think one of my streams one time, but that's the only time you would know where I work. But yeah, so I just don't have time. I would like to get into MLB The Show, back in MLB The Show. Baseball's going on. I watch a lot. It'd be cool to make a player again and road to the show type shit. And then when football season comes around, I'm sure I'm gonna want to play Madden again because like when baseball season's around and I'm watching baseball, it makes me want to play MLB The Show. When football's around, football season makes me want to play MLB The Show. Same thing with basketball and hockey, but I don't always have 2K and I don't always have the hockey games that they make. But But every once in a while, I could throw down in some Call of Duty. Man. I love my racing games. I love car games, like driving racing games. Those are my favorite. When you customize your car, drive it around. That's my favorite type. Those are like some of my favorite games. Football, I've always wanted to. I grew up a football fan. I was the kid in the backyard throwing the football around, pretending I was the quarterback winning the Super Bowl. I was in the back throwing no hitters to nobody because I was just my imagination. I wanted to be a fucking sports and athlete. I wanted to win the Super Bowl. I wanted to win a World Series. I wanted to be a big athlete. So like, that's what I want. Like growing up, that's what my influence. I watched a lot of sports. That was right before YouTube hit. It was like I was born, and then my dad got me in a lot into sports. And I was super interested into it and everything. And then YouTube hit, and I was like, I talk to you in a couple years, sports. And then I walked into YouTube, and it's just like, and they threw me out, and colors going everywhere, craziness happening, and then now I'm here. YouTube. I love sports still though, but it's just a little joke. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get back into a little bit here and there. I don't know how much I'd ever play or what I would play or if I would play with people or not. But once I start streaming though, that's when I'm probably gonna get back into games for sure. Is when I start streaming, because then there's this game, bro. Kai, there's this new game. It's really popular. A lot of streamers have been playing it. Kai played it. I think he even beat it. It's called Only Up, bro. The game looks so fucking fun, bro. It's like looks really irritating, really hard, really stressful, but it looks fun. Like I wanna something about it when I first watched Kai play, I was just like, dude, I want to play this game. So when I start streaming, that's one of the first games I'm gonna be getting on Steam and playing, bro. Once I get my laptop and start streaming again, that's so look forward to that. If I do, when I do start streaming, I don't want to promise like, oh, I'm gonna start streaming this time because I might not have the computer by then. But once I do have a computer, I will definitely start streaming. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. No fucking way. It is fucking pouring out. You guys can't probably see. I've been recording this. I didn't realize it always rains on my birthday. Second of all, like first of all, it's raining. I was chilling here. Um, I was chilling here doing the podcast, and like I stopped for a second and I listened. My ear was open, obviously, and I heard rain. And I looked down and realized it's fucking pouring. Florida for you. It always rains on my birthday too. Literally, I went to Walmart earlier, and we walked down the street. Walmart came back. It was hot as hell, like sunny as hell outside. Now it's pouring. Florida for you. You know what I mean? If you live in Florida, you know what I'm talking about. There's motherfuckers that don't live in Florida. I'd be like, oh, it rains all the time. No, motherfucker, it rains for like 10 minutes, then stops. Then 10 minutes later, it rains again for 10 minutes, then stops. We on and off, bigs. Florida on some fucking bipolar shit times 10, motherfucker. You know what I mean? If you're from Florida, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's my Florida talk. You know what I mean? I decided to have my iPad with me when I do my podcast now because I have a bunch of notes and I go through them and then I'll erase. Like if I talk about something, I'll erase it. And then, um, which is tips for anybody wanting to start a podcast. Do that, right? All yours, like instead of just I kind of been freestyling, but this episode I decided to write a bunch of things I wanted to talk about in the podcast. You don't have to talk about everything, just and every time when I talk about the thing I want to talk about, like when I say it says pigs and I talk about pigs, I'll erase pigs then. So right now there's a bunch. Now I only have two things left. So since I've been talking about a lot, it's my birthday. And this weekend was my birthday. I hung out with my best friend over the weekend, kind of like birthday weekend to hang out. And today's Monday, but Friday when I got off work, we went up to the Apple store to get my phone fixed, and I had to get it replaced. And I have Apple Care, so it was I thought it was gonna be $100. I didn't have much money. I was like, "Fuck, it's gonna suck. I'm not gonna have much money left after this." But they ended up actually because it wasn't totally my fault technically. Apple Care kind of pays for some of the fee because I have Apple Care, and so if something happens to your phone, if you have to get it replaced or you have to get it fixed, it's free, and if it's not your fault, like if like I don't know, if something like within the phone fucks up, like your battery or something like that, then they'll fix it completely free. It's not your fault, or replace it, whatever the case may be. But if like you broke it or you dropped it or water damage from you type shit, then you have to pay. But my shit was like kind of my fault. Like I worked before I lived where I live now. I worked well, we lived in Indiana. I worked at a place. I think I talked about this before. My phone got really fucked up because I worked outside. It rained a lot, but and snowed. Blah blah blah. But I finally got it fixed and everything, and I'm really happy with it. And actually, the camera was cracked a little bit, and the back, and I got all that fixed. So I'm really psyched about that. Next step, I need to get a case. And when I get paid Friday, I gotta get it. I gotta order a case, buy a case, some because I don't want anything to happen to my phone when I get fucked up. But it did what it did, you know, remember? But now I don't want to have to spend another $100. But I ended up only have to spend $54 because it wasn't really my fault. But that was fire. I thought I was gonna end up spending like or $58, something like that. I thought I was gonna end up having to spend like 100, but I didn't. So that's pretty good. And then one thing I wanted to say was I want to talk about the way I want to film my vlog. So if you watched the newest vlog, episode number 3 of Joey's of the Real Joey, link in the description, go check it out. It's out, it's lit. I want to make them short, 3 minutes, 3 minutes 50 seconds to 4 minute vlogs, and I want it to be fast paced, like kind of like how David Dobrik's vlogs were, or like it starts, we're fucking around on a trampoline, cut, and then the next point we're at miniature golf and we're doing something stupid there. There's a couple scenes of us fucking around there. Then it cuts, we're at the beach jumping all around. It's fast paced vlogs like that, and they're only like 3 to 4 minutes long. That's kind of my idea of what can make vlog good, and it's like a mixture of how David Dobrik used to do his vlogs, and then my own kind of style with the whole cinematic thing, like to where I'm filming like on our way, like say like the little intro I always do, it's always like a bunch of clips of nature that I film that I edit up into a little intro. And then if we're driving, say we're like, oh, we're on our way to Orlando right now, and we get in the car and drive, there'll be a couple clips of like us driving, fucking around there, like little edits. So it'll be like some cinematic edit type shots on top of like quick, fast paced vlog style. That's kind of the what I want to do with my videos. That's what I think what will hit. That's what I think will be the next kind of. That's what I think that might be able to like get people's attention. It's quick, it's funny, and it's interesting. It's not doesn't take a lot of time out of your day to watch. I think we could really get somewhere with these. Me and my friends are really funny, really interesting. I don't know how many views the video's at. Last time I checked, I think it was 7. But I'm actually gonna be posting another short after this video, after I'm done recording this video, and another short of the day. But I did just upload the Real Joy episode number 3, trampoline or bounce house obstacle course. The Real Joy episode number 3 drops today. Check it out in the description. All right, guys. So I'm gonna end the episode here. This was episode number 3 of Joey's emotional life. Thank you guys for watching all that. Look out for the next vlog. The Real Joey episode number 4 should be coming a few days after this drops. Check out the last few videos. Check out episode number 3 of Joey's emotional life, and check out episode number 3 of the Real Joey. Everything's down in the description. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.